Come on, Grace. Gracie, come on. We'll just let her run it out.
I am.
Maybe she won't be so jittery in your lap.
Look. That's why she wanted to get out.
Well, she's had her Apoquel. Hey, if your dog or cat is on I guess it's just dogs on Apoquel, comment below. I'm just trying to see how many people have this same issue called itchy-itis.
Or the vet's just really putting us down, and we were being spoken down to.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Okay, guys. This right here, where we're at today, is in Stevenson, Alabama. This is Caperton Cemetery. See this? Okay, and there's Gracie right there. This is out in Jackson County, Alabama. Adam Stevenson was the patriarch, the founder, who come down this way from Tennessee and Kentucky to put his family here in this area, mainly because of the planning, the railroads, the river. There's a lot of combinations of this area because you have to go over the Tennessee River to even get to the cemetery. And so he brought his family down here to live, to start making a living down here. And the Capertons ended up establishing the city of Stevenson. She's distracting. They established the city of Stevenson and in this county around this area, and they have a huge history here. And as we go through the cemetery, we'll talk about it some.
But you just want to start with some of these right here?
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll start over here. It's beautiful out here, this is, hey guys, and if you are going to come out here, I'll have to tell you something first. This is privately owned now by a paper mill, a paper company that owns the property. But the security guard will come and let you in. You have to get I have a number. If you do want to come visit the cemetery, leave me a message in the comments.
Or we could just put the picture of the number up right here.
Okay, and then, if you would like to come visit the cemetery, we'll drop the number right here. Call this number, and they'll arrange a visit so they'll unlock the gate for you to come up and see the cemetery. Okay? All right. Silas Williams.
Okay,
see, that's a Mason right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
1903 to 1970. And that over there, see, that's a cornfield. Look over there. I don't know if you can see through there, but that's a cornfield back there. And that's crows. We got a murder.
Gracie, stay over here.
Of crows. That one's jumped over. Come on, Gracie.
If it gets too annoying us calling for Gracie, say something. I'll make sure she's in the bag of dog. We just thought we'd let her run today.
Cecil Williams. 1925. Let's see. A lot of Williams. My mother's maiden name is Williams. Mother and father's another Mason.
Yep.
Mirandy and WG. It's beautiful out here. Oh, I see one back here by the tree. See if we can get this. I see, but you see how that's grown into the tree?
Yes.
I can find those on Find a Grave.
There was another one like that at that one cemetery we went to. It was growing deep into a tree.
Reverend, listen to this name. Fate King.
No, that's pretty awesome.
What a name! He couldn't be anything but a reverend.
Nope. No,
he couldn't. No, sir. Let's see what it is. This one is W.M. Arthur Green, 1892 to 1922. And this cemetery was established around the 1820s. Now, during that time, the 1820s, when they established the town, Adam Caperton and his family started putting up the businesses. They put up a ferry and then the Caperton home. One of the old antebellum mansions is right down the road here where they lived, but it's privately owned now. The ferry that they run to keep merchants and supplies coming in across the river to other small towns was run by the Capertons. And then up to go ahead, the rest of it now.
Oh, through the Civil War era.
Yeah.
Well,
look at this.
Now, we all know the Civil War was 1861 to 65, and this was part of the Tennessee Valley area. And if you want to remember back to when we did the video on Lookout Mountain, this area is very relevant to Lookout Mountain. Now, I believe in a vehicle we're maybe an hour from Lookout Mountain from here. See, and that's in, you know, in the area of Stevenson was another mini hub. So you had Lookout Mountain was a main hub. Chattanooga was a huge hub. But just like all supply chains, it came down to the Stevenson area. And then it says here that the Memphis and Charleston Railroad and the Nashville and Chattanooga Railroad helped make this a very good location for also troop movement. So when they were cutting off Chattanooga up there, they were essentially cutting this off because now you could get your troops here, but there was no place to go because this was the hub. So you essentially trapped everyone in this one location and you suffocated the Confederacy. But the Stevenson family was huge sympathizers.
Not the Stevensons.
Or not the Stevensons. Who was that?
We're in Stevenson.
Or not, yeah, the Caperton. That's right. Yeah, the Caperton family. I want to say Stevens, but the Caperton family were sympathizers of a lot of the Confederates, and there were huge numbers of people that were sympathizers in these areas. The further north you go, the sympathizers, you know, they were more salt and peppered in there, but they were there, and that's what kept the Confederacy alive as long as it did. It was the people.
Yeah, because they would, the people in South Alabama wasn't getting supplies and everything on this side of the state, if you think about it, because there's no waterways or anything on the east side of the state. There are railroads, so they could get supplies and stuff because they were Confederate sympathizers. They could get supplies to the South.
Right, and that's when this cemetery was essentially established, was around the Civil War era.
Look at this. B.S.
Another Mason.
Bandy. I think their whole family was, the Masons started a lot of small towns, guys, and a lot of small cities. And you're going to find that in the South. We've been finding it. Everywhere you look where there's an old cemetery or old town that's been around since the 1800s, you're going to find a Mason that dates back to that time.
Well, because the one thing that we're finding out, and we were even talking to a minister the other night from a local church.
You got a sun glare. Go that way.
Okay.
I just don't want you to be glared out.
I understand. We were talking to a minister from another church the other day, and he was even commenting how that most of these towns, it took the Masons to set them up. So the Masons were the ones that came in with the money, the resources, and the skill to build the community. And then they solicited the people to come and live in the community.
And that includes reverends, because Masons they started off a very conservative group based on Christ and God's teachings in the beginning. Just like a lot of groups, they go sideways, but they started off in based on a good foundation. And that's the only way that they could get founded is they had the money and the backing to do it. Let's see. Martha Shirley, 1844 to 1909. Yep. Gracie's having the time of her life.
Hey, if you don't watch this video for any other reason, I mean...
A while ago when you was doing your whole intro, she was behind you rolling around in the grass.
Oh, that was
and it's
so
on
fun.
video. Yeah, it's on video. That's when I was smiling. Let's see. That says Caperton, but James.
Oh, yeah, it needs repaired. You know, I always wondered how to repair those, but when we were out visiting that Mitchell Cemetery, that's where we saw where they had those metal aluminum pieces that they were able to put on the sides and hook to the stones.
That looks like Agnes Caperton. Yes.
Probably give that another 100 years putting it up again.
Let's see. Here we go. That's a big one, Gracie. 1867 to 1900. Let me see what that name is.
What
it says G.A. Caperton.
See, this one here.
This is a Caperton, G.A. Caperton, 1867 and 1900.
See, this stone here was made to have more on it, but that's what I've been focusing. Yeah, there's stuff that was here, but it wasn't. It was very lightly engraved. It's pretty much gone.
This is going to be your older section right through here.
Yes.
So I'm sticking to this right now. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. that say? I can't see that. I see November, right? 18 something. See, that's the problem, guys. Like, with these stones, I know they're all, most of them are Capertons. And it's not gonna,
Yeah.
I mean, because it's limited to mainly the family and the relatives, it won't be so hard to figure out who's who.
I'm surprised they didn't name the town Caperton.
Huh?
I'm surprised they didn't name the town Caperton.
I don't know, they named it Stevenson. William Stern, 1914. Trying to figure out a way to get in that gate right there. I'm going to go to that gate.
Huh. I really don't think that's going to be that difficult. No, it's on the back side. Oh, by that tree over there. There's an opening.
1849 to 1888. And Lawrence Caperton, 1896 to 1913. Like that. Right, let's go over here. See, this is in rough shape right here. Go around here. See what you see that hole? That's, oh, that's a, look at that. It goes way down in there. Look, that's a den. That's a den.
Yeah, it is.
That is definitely a den. It's probably a fox den. See, this is all broken, guys. Look at this.
Armadillo.
Look at that. See what's on this?
No, you stay over here, Grace. So I need her to discover a den. You know, Dotsons love dens.
Okay. See, it's falling in right there. This is a tombstone. Let's see.
No, you Grace, you stay here.
Henry.
You stay over here.
Sorry, guys. This is really hard. Okay. Sacred to the memory of Henry and Janet. I find it by Henry and Janet, guys. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Let's see if I can make my way around. Oof. Yeah, one of us needs to stay on the outside.
Make sure she stays on the outside.
Well, this is very precarious here, and I can see down in that grave. I don't like that at all. This says Margaret Hardy. Okay. It's a beautiful stone. It's sad that it's like that. Let's see what I got here. It says they died 1888, and it looks like Emil.
Get your butt over here.
Emil? E-M-I-L? Is that Emil? Like your grandfather?
E-M-I-L?
Yeah.
That's Emil, yes.
Yeah. Is that a biblical name?
I don't believe so.
Was it just common back in the 1800s?
Well, I don't know, because he was from Italy. His actual name was Emilio.
Oh.
Gracie May, come here.
You see how these are put up on these rocks and these? Okay. That is a Eleanor Clark something. Guys, this is very... There's such big sinkholes over here. I'm scared right now. Let me go around this way. That one's sinking right there. Let's go out here. I'm going to start doing this side.
Come on, Grace.
Gracie, Jay. She was standing on that. Don't let her stand on the tomb. Okay. M-J-M. Mason. Their last name is Mason. Here you go. Winfield Wynne Scott Mason. Oh, like it named after the officer, Winford Scott.
Oh,
Win
yes.
Scott. Son of Dr. William Mason and Minerva Jane Cogan Mason, died at Battle of Chickamauga. The 18th and 33rd Alabama Partisan Rangers, Confederate States Army.
Didn't you do a video on that battle?
Yes, I did. I've also did a video on the 18th and the 33rd. Thank you, sir. I also covered your battalions on a video to give you honor. And I'll put that up. Meck Smith, 1858 to 1888. Oh, this is beautiful right here.
It really is.
I love the cemetery.
Oh my goodness, Jennifer.
What?
You don't realize how far back this goes.
Yeah, I see way back there, don't you?
Wow. I thought this was the border here.
We're going to hit this old section and hit that old section. That's all I'm
Okay,
doing.
yeah.
See those new ones? I'm not hitting the new ones. I'm just doing old
Okay.
ones. I want the Capertons and their family, the 1800s. You see, these don't have name on them, but these are the Capertons. And I'll tell you how I know that. You see this thing right here? Look. You see this? And that? You see these little metal? These are iron platelets. Like, they're drilled into the... You're not moving them. Okay? They're iron. You see that? That's a borderline that goes around like that. These are all Capertons. And they all have that name in there. Come on, Gracie. We're going to walk this way. You see those little iron things? Those are iron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there was fence or something on it at one point.
A borderline, yeah. Yeah. That looks like some old ones over there. We'll come back up that way. Go this way. It's a big cemetery, isn't it?
It is. And somebody obviously, you know, I guess the paper mill, it's a cemetery, no one really owns this. But the paper mill does a great job. I guess they probably take care of it.
Yeah, and the family.
And the family, okay.
Yeah, the Capertons still, their heirs still use the cemetery. That's why you see some of the newer graves. They might have different last names, but it's all their descendants. And their family comes and does that. They'll do stuff like that. Let's see. B.J. Rutter and E.J. Rutter. 1862, 1882. See, like, those are all newer guys.
Yes.
Right? And I'm not trying to cover the newer ones, mainly because a lot of those descendants, the direct descendants, are still alive. And people are funny about their family's pictures being on TV. Let's see. Jamie Cluck. That's a baby, so these are Clucks. That's a name. Ma Cluck, and I'm guessing that's Pa Cluck. Well, look at there. You know? How'd I guess that? Alright. See, that's how they were known in the community, right?
Yes, it is.
So, how you bury them? The way they're known. Go back over here and check it out. What do you see, Goosey? She's liking this. She don't get a lot of freedom around cemeteries.
No, I love when we have cemeteries back like this. We'll start letting her run more.
Well, it's because she can do that safely. We can watch her. Can't do that everywhere. All right.
There's quite a few sunken places over here.
Yeah. Here are the Capertons. Here's some more. J.B. Caperton, 1871 to 1906. Yeah, we got Capertons back here. Let's go this. Let me see this one. That's a new one. Let's see. Oh, these holes. Look at this. Ever seen John something Young? 1803. Wow. 1803. I'll look it up.
Ooh.
You see that?
Yeah,
The oldest one I seen was in the 1696 up in around Connecticut and New England. Seen some 1700s up there. The oldest one was that 1696. A Billy Tally, private. Infantry 92 Division, November 1936. Thank you for your service. This is a beautiful graveyard.
it really
But I don't know
is.
what, I think my dad's graveyard is prettier than this. My father has a church in Otella, and they have a small cemetery. I haven't covered it. Let's see. George and Deli McCurdy. You know, McCurdy. Guys, the McCurdy name comes from infamous outlaw names. McCurdys are outlaws. They were in the, I'm going to say the Butterfield gang. And so were the Youngs. They were all associated with outlaws. I'm wondering if these are direct descendants of those outlaws. I'm going to look it up. That'd be
You know, it is interesting because it does seem like a lot of the outlaws do have ties to Alabama.
Or the Appalachians or something, right? I figured it out when I was doing, when we were doing, what's his name?
Pat Garrett.
Pat Garrett, yeah. That they're tied here. See, there's more McCurdys. Let's go this way. Tom and Eliza Young, 1968, 1971. Ernest Miller, Alabama, U.S. Navy Reserve, seaman, second class, World War II. Seaman second class means he was enlisted second class. He did whatever job they told him to do. That's what that means. Let's see. O.D. Miller, 1908 to 1967. Ollie Johnson, Army, 1967. So these are going to be the 60s. Yes. Some of these are older, but they're all the 60s. See, this land butts up against that property right there.
Yeah. Well, that's a paper mill property.
Mm-hmm. And this is a field. It's like the fence are all busted down.
Yeah, I think all of this is Dixie Pacific.
Huh?
I think it's all Dixie Pacific.
See, like, you can tell the footer's there and that grade's in the ground. These are Hopkins and Washington. I'm going to go around this side. I'm not going that way. It's a lot of sunken.
Yeah.
Now, I can pull all of those graves right there without looking at them. You see, this is sinking in, guys. Look at that. When you're walking, I don't know if you can tell, but it is. Henrietta Washington, 1861 and 1921. Charlie Porter, 1884 to 1949. She stepped on a sticker over there.
Yeah, she stepped on something.
There's thorns in some of these vines and stuff. All I see is the letter J. And something that looks like an A. I can't get anything else off of that. See, guys, that's the back side of this. Just a field. It's beautiful out here. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than you think when you come out here.
Yes.
James Staples, 1825 to 1900. Yeah, I'm glad we waited till it was only 70 during the day. Makes it nicer. That gets you ruined. We're coming that way.
Someone remembers where we parked.
Huh?
Said someone remembers where we parked.
That says Rogers and it has a Mason sign on it. See that?
Yes, I do.
Let me take these back here. Murphy Rogers, 1923 to 24. They're all back here on the back side of this. These are all Rogers. Mother and father, Stephen Gay and Lucy Gay Atkerson. I just thought I would change my name. Minnie Gay. See? I changed my name.
Well, maybe in today's world.
No. But back then it meant happy. Here we go. Looks like Colette Anderson. That's a baby. Yeah, we're coming that way. I see you. Everybody sees you all over the camera. Letty Boofer. That's the first. Boofer. What do you call that?
I would say boofer.
Right. J.H. Martin. We're coming around, Gracie. Calm down. I didn't come all the way out here to not get it, Gracie. You have to calm down. Hey, we got something hidden back here. Shoemake. All right. Did they forget the R? Or is that just that's their name? Wonder if they forgot the R, if that's their name. Shoemake. It could be that's it. That's the name. Stillborn infant. 6 months old. Heartache, guys.
Very much
God
so.
is with the brokenhearted. Inez Durham Pace, wife of Virgil Pace. Yes, God took you home. It was His will, and in our hearts your memory still liveth still. But only a star shines over the grave of the one we loved and could not save. Oh. John Bryant, Alabama Private 150, Infantry 38th Division, 1938. That's right when we were gearing up to go into World War II.
Yes, it was.
Come on, Gracie. They were already overseas, guys, when we went into World War II. They were over there gearing up. People got killed over there already. Go to this section right here. What you doing?
Caperton Cemetery embodies more than local history. It tells the story of faith, perseverance, and family legacy. Like many southern cemeteries, it reflects how communities held to their hope in Christ through war, hardship, and change. The resting place of the Capertons, who helped shape Stevenson, is also a reminder of the fleeting nature of earthly power and the eternal hope beyond the grave. All right, Your Grace, let's go.